Hi Julie, can you introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Julie Bailey. I'm a mentor for the DRC. I'm also a PhD student for the Faculty of Education.
Great, thank you. And can you tell me about some of the things that you cover in your mentoring sessions with students?
It really does vary hugely between student, because mentoring is whatever the student needs at that point in time to help them to manage their studies and manage their life. Generally, at the beginning, for every student, there would be some work getting to know each other. And personally, I put a lot of time into getting to know what it looks like for that student when things are going well and what it looks like when things are going tricky, so that further down the line we know how to help them. But in a particular session, we might be planning ahead for the coming week, maybe actually scheduling, probably doing some prioritizing, and probably doing some compromising, because we can expect most students to have more on their plate than they can easily deal with certainly at certain points during term. And then it's anything else, practical things. We might be sorting out where to get the bus to get to the session that you've got, and a lot of preventative and low-level mental health support. How do we keep you in a good position, in a good state of mind, and confident to tackle the coming week?
Great, thank you. And over the years, how do you feel that mentoring has benefited some of the students that you've worked with?
Well, without a doubt, there will be some students who would not have been able to complete their course without mentoring. We know that because the students tell us this. There will be some students who the mentoring has just made things easier. We might have dealt with something that was sucking up time and energy. Might be an email to a supervisor to say that you haven't quite been able to achieve what you were hoping to do. We can achieve that quickly. That might give you back an hour of time and effort. And so the benefit then is that you might have more time and more energy in the rest of your week to tackle the work, but also to get the balance right, to maybe take some time for yourself, take some time with your friends. So we generally look at that benefit is generally spending time to deal with some of these issues should be giving you back more time than you've invested in the mentoring, more time to use the rest of the week the way that you want to and the way that you need to.
Great, thanks. And finally, have you got any feedback that students have given you about, how mentoring has helped them?
Lots. I mean, sometimes it's during the mentoring session. You can go, if you, particularly when you've been working with someone for a while, they can come and say, actually, I just can't see a way out of this situation, this work, I'm feeling under pressure, and we can get that feedback during and by the end of the session saying, right, now I feel in a position to go away and get on with doing things the way I want to. I feel confident in making the decisions going forward. Sometimes it's at the end of a year, we might start the next year with that feedback saying, right, this is the difference it made to me. And we'll do that. That's part of what we do as well. So constantly looking at what is mentoring doing for you? Is it removing worries? Is it easing the way? And for some students, it is, you might be meeting at the beginning of the week. Is it directly setting up that week to be the way that you want it? But yeah, so it is, there are huge benefits to students for mentoring, and it all depends what you need and what mentoring can give you.
That's great, Julie. Thanks so much for your time.
Thanks, John.